We're at the Port of Miami here on a Royal Caribbean ship, Freedom of the Seas. Here we got Carnival leaving out. We're about to leave out. This is Carnival Sunrise. See all the yachts here.
We'll see you guys later.
There's a lot of them on there. They're packed.
Wow, look at that. I'm proud of you. Oh my God. Look at that shit. This ain't no joke right Spring break 2024.
You can see Miami there. We're at the Miami port here. We're just leaving out. And you can see the city of Miami here. And you see a humongous yacht here right at the port of Miami that we just left. Pretty cool.
I'd say this probably is.
And then you see a bunch of little yachts over here, and fishing boats.
This is the real money right here.
See a Carnival going by here. So we're on Royal Caribbean, Freedom of the Seas, about to take off. Looking at deck 12. They got a screen here. You watch movies. They got two really nice pools and like a little dance floor in the center. Got plenty of whirlpools, plenty of bars. Caribbean music going on, they're playing right now. Keep in mind this is spring break, so ship's a little crowded. So we got a couple of newsletters here. We got one here for Coco Cay here. It tells a little bit about the island. And then we've got Discovered the Details here and 25 years of loyalty. Welcome aboard letter here. And then we've got Deck Out the Deals here. And then if you turn this page over and then this one over, there's information on there. Here's onboard benefits. And then here's more information on the newsletter. Got more of the pool area on deck 12 here. Got Royal Caribbean music. got more here on deck 12 of Splashaway Bay. See the kids playing in the water. Got a waterfall here, which is really cool. Slides. So currently we are in Miami, Florida, about to set sail for 4 nights and 5 days. On deck 12 here, we have the Splashaway Bay here. This is on deck 12. This is a kiddie area here of slides. And they actually have some more slides here on Freedom of the Seas on Royal Caribbean. They have a big bucket here. Water comes down sometimes. Here you got the Flow Rider, which is really cool. You got some slides here. Oh, he fell. Some nice slides here. Another view here of the slides.
Very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Captain Evo.
And you can see the other side of Miami over here.
We would like to thank you for your cooperation in completing your necessary. We have a small
The other side of the port.
International Convention for the Safety of Life at Sea. No action is required during this time. The signal is for your awareness in the unlikely event of a delivery. Thank you for your attention.
Yeah, sick. Good job. You guys are too nice.
Got some basketball going on here.
Sick? Oh, knockouts.
We got a rock climbing wall here. This is pretty big.
It's a knockout. Sick?
So here we got the adult side of the pool, the solarium, still on deck 12. They got a bridge, it's really cool, you can walk across. Again, Freedom of the Seas. a nice big jacuzzi here right next to the solarium here, as you can see. A lot of people can fit in that. Almost looks like a swimming pool. Got the Johnny Rockets here, Freedom of the Seas. Here's what they have. Now this does cost a little bit extra. This isn't free, but you can get some discounts depending on what tier you're on as far as your rewards. So we're on deck 5 in the promenade here. You've got the pizza that's included in the price here, the Sorrentos. You can see we're in the promenade here, dancing in the street. Got little shops here, you can see. But they got some good food here. If you have the soda package, you can get that, of course. A place to clean your hands. Okay. Pizza here. Oh. They did have some Supreme earlier. Got a cute jukebox. They got here where you get some coffee in the corner. But back here, it took us a while to discover this, but this is where you get your water and lemonade in the back. So right there. Okay, and then the coffee's over there. So cute little place. Mention at Sorrento's, you can also get some little desserts here. Look really good. Got to mention that. And they got some Supreme now. We're in the promenade, deck 5 here, and this is one included in the price, the cafe here for the food. So it looks like they got coffee over here that's included. So the coffee here and teas that you can get, and see what else they got here. Oh, yeah, they got some water here you can get. And lemonade. The Starbucks is not included. But you can get one of these little sandwiches. They're there. And little desserts. Having an egg salad bruschetta from the cafe here, included in the price. Looks pretty good. We'll see. Got a coconut tart dessert here in the cafe at the Promenade. It's pretty good. Hi everyone, I hope that you enjoyed our first video of the cruise. We have a few more to make. That was basically what we did on Freedom of the Seas in Port of Miami on the first day in this video. So Kevin, my husband here, tell us how you thought it went for the first day on the cruise.
I think it went pretty good. I think it was probably one of the fastest embarking than any other place I've been to, because Tampa was horrible. And
because of the fog.
yeah, Jacksonville was bad too. You had to stay. How long we stay in line in Jacksonville? Like 3 or 4 hours probably.
Well, driving there was really, really easy though, and finding it and getting there and everything. But it was during COVID though. That's the thing.
True,
we took a couple of our cruises during COVID, and that kind of changes everything. So, but yes, I agree with you. The embarkation was very smooth, I thought. The only thing is that we had some kind of electrical gadget, was it called, Kevin?
Multi-plug.
A multi-plug that they did have to take out of our bag. They found it when they scanned it, and they gave us a receipt and said we could pick it back up after the cruise, but we actually forgot. And that's okay, because they don't cost that much or anything. So can't take a multi-plug because they say it can cause a fire, and they didn't want that to happen, of course, and I certainly didn't want that to happen either. But overall, it was pretty good, I thought, for the first day. It was a little crowded, as you can see in the videos, because it was spring break. So just keep that in mind.
The ship was very crowded.
Yeah, it was very crowded. It was very full. So, but, yeah, we still managed and did well and everything. But, yeah, the first night went well. We were very tired because we had to drive all the way to Miami from Georgia, which was a long way. But we didn't drive straight. You know, we stayed a couple nights, Valdosta and Palm Bay, Florida, while driving down there, but still was kind of tired. So we pretty much had to cram everything in, you know, the first day, and the ice skating was only that one night, and that was it. I was kind of disappointed in that because I really liked the ice skating. Didn't you, Kevin?
did.
I thought that show was really good, and they only did it that one night, and it was the first night when everybody's tired. So it would have been nice if they could have done that show one more time.
It would have been, yeah.
Yeah.
We saw it, thank God.
Yeah, yeah. So luckily we saw it, you know. But overall, it was neat to see all the other ships go by the port,
Yeah, that was one of the best things.
and then seeing all the fancy yachts too was kind of cool.
Man. One of them was $300 million.
Yeah, yeah, that was very impressive. And the city is very big looking. Never seen the whole city of Miami like that before. I've driven in Miami, but never seen the whole city like that, like you can see it in the
No.
port. But yeah, the embarkation was not that bad at all. But we did have a passport. Now, if you have a birth certificate, it's going to take you longer, of course. But yeah, I was very impressed with embarkation. They did very well on that. So, because we've had some in the past that were not great, but again, it might have been because of COVID. That's a possibility. So, any other things you can think of for the first day, Kevin?
The muster station was very good. You didn't have to watch a video or anything. You could watch it in your room. They just basically went over the life jackets. That was really good. Getting to the food was very good. Of course, we were on the 9th floor, so it made it a little easier.
Right, right. Now, as always, I say this about all the cruises that we've taken. We haven't taken that many, about, 4 or 5 maybe in our lifetimes. The elevators is always an issue. Always.
It is.
So we had a couple of issues with that where they had to fix them. They're not working. Or it's just so many people taking them. And it's hard to get on an elevator, you know, get where you need to go. So a lot of times it's better to take the steps, especially if you only got a couple of floors. To go up or down, it's worth it to take the steps, you know. It is harder to go up than down though. So, but yeah. The slides look really cool looking. They had a nice kiddie area for the kids. They had slides with it. The 2 pools together with the big screen. I always like the cruises with the big screen to watch movies, and they had a solarium for the adults too. It had a huge whirlpool, so I thought that looked very nice. The climbing wall was really cool looking, and they did have like a surfing thing. Of course, I wouldn't be doing that. I'd probably bust my butt,
No.
but that's the first cruise we'd ever been on that had something like that. So it was kind of neat, I guess, you know, especially for kids and stuff like that. The cafe actually didn't have lemonade. It only had water and coffee. I was disappointed they didn't have the lemonade. The cakes, or I'm sorry, the little pies and the little sandwiches were okay. Nothing wrong with that. The pizza was pretty good.
I like that.
Yeah, I like the pizza. And they had the lemonade and the water and the coffee too. So I give them a big thumbs up for that. So really, really like that. Let's see. I guess that's pretty much it for the first day. So we're going to make a couple more videos showing the rest of our cruise for the remainder of the days. But this is part 1. So any other things you want to talk about, Kevin?
They did one thing that was kind of bizarre. They changed the schedule. So we were supposed to go to Coco Cay the second day, and they changed it to a sail day. I think because it was so crowded in Nassau. They didn't overpopulate the
Or Coco
islands.
Cay, you mean?
No, both of them were very, very crowded.
With other ships, yeah.
So they took it as Sunday, a ship day at sea.
Well, it was no big deal for them to do that.
That is different.
Yeah. So I don't really have that many complaints, honestly, for the first day. It's always the elevators, no matter what ship you go on, always. But I was disappointed they only did the ice show one time, and it was the first day. If they'd done it one more time, I think that would have been better, because honestly, in my opinion, that was the best thing they had for shows. The other shows were okay.
I agree 100%.
You know, the comedian you'll see in the other videos, he did good. I thought he did good, but yeah, you know, I'm picky when it comes to entertainment, and it could have something to do with my generation. I don't know, but I like a little excitement, you know, and the ice skating was exciting.
Yeah.
I thought so.
I agree.
Yeah, and good costumes as well. All right, so I want to say thank you for watching our part 1, our first day on Freedom of the Seas at the Miami Port during spring break, and we'll be making a couple more videos. Thanks so much.